Hi, everybody. It's Deirdre here. Today, the 12th of July, 2024, we have Venus moving into the sign of Leo. Now, Venus is the planet of love and beauty and money. And of course, Leo is the sign of the zodiac, which is probably the most expressive and the most extroverted out of all the signs of the zodiac. So when we have the planet of loves, particularly sitting in Leo, it becomes very much about our language of love and how what we expect in a loving relationship or any relationship with other people, and the values that we're putting on ourselves and on the relationship and on how the relationship can work best for us. Now, as we know with Leo energy, and all of you Leo people out there, or if you've got Leo people close to you, the worst thing that you can do to a Leo at any time is ignore them or humiliate them. Leos have a great need to be admired and appreciated, and not necessarily that they want everybody to fall at their feet and tell them how wonderful they are, although they would quite enjoy that, but really just to be appreciated for what they bring to the table. So when we put the Venus into this energy, that need for appreciation, that need for love, and that need for acceptance and celebration to some extent, come very much into this energy. So Venus will be in Leo for around about 4 weeks. And during that time, we're all going to be looking at our love relationships through a slightly different lens. And it's going to be a lens, the type of lens where we need to give a bit more attention to our relationships and our partnerships, and particularly so if you are feeling that you're not getting what you need out of your partnership. Now, what can happen is that you can become a little bit overly sensitive to not receiving what you feel you deserve or what you should be getting out of the relationship. So this is a time, of course, when communication is really, really important. But what's particularly interesting about this transit of Venus and Leo is that, when Venus is in Leo, it allows us to give our love expression. It allows us to express ourselves, to put a voice, and to take action on what we feel and what we do. But between the 12th of July and the 18th of July, as Venus moves into Leo, she's going to form an exact opposition to Pluto in Aquarius. Now, Aquarian and Leo energies are opposite to each other, but the opposing signs of the zodiac always share something in common. And the two things with Leo and Aquarian energy is that they both have a great need to be recognized. But with the Aquarian energy, there's a fear of being recognized for the wrong reasons. Even though it can be a very rebellious energy and an energy that wants to dance to its own drumbeat, it doesn't want to stand out or stick out for the wrong reasons. And so it likes to sort of keep within the box when it's dealing with other people, because of that energy of wanting to be accepted. So unless that Aquarian energy is one where in your chart where you are completely confident in your differences to others and your way of doing things that might be alternative to the normal way of doing things, wherever at that Aquarian energy where it sits in your chart is pushing buttons or triggering you to feel like you're not good enough, or there's something wrong with you, or you're a bit weird or something like that, then this opposition will really play on that insecurity that you're feeling. But if you're really confident in being different and you don't really care what people think of you, and you're just happy to do your own thing, knowing that what you're doing is for the highest good of yourself and all others concerned, then this opposition can give you new opportunities in how to use that energy. How can I put myself out there more? How can I, use this individuality or this uniqueness that I'm feeling to make money, to improve my relationships, and to see more beauty within myself and within the world around you. So it's a really important time during this opposition. But buttons that could be pushed during this opposition are the boundaries that we create for ourselves. So the boundaries between what you give and what you receive. So it's going to be quite interesting, I think, particularly during this opposition, it'll be made quite obvious to you where your relationships might be a little bit out of balance, where you're giving more than what you're receiving, or where you're receiving more than what you're giving. So it can be quite obvious to you, what needs to change there, or where you need to step up, or where you need to back off a little bit. And of course, when Pluto's in Aquarius, it can really bring out the rebellious side of ourselves, that part of you that wants to change from being traditional, conservative, and doing what you're told, into the person that wants to actually run with what they believe is right and do what is best for them. So it's all about negotiating and navigating these paths, so that whatever you're doing in your life, you're not feeling like you're doing it the wrong way, or you're unsupported, or you're not loved for what you're doing, or you're not appreciated for what you're doing. And this is where it can be difficult, because if we're doing something different to the norm, that appreciation may only come from certain circles or certain people, and it can take time to build up to be accepted by others as being an okay way of being. So this sort of opposition is an opportunity to make peace with yourself. Even though it may feel like the outside world might be judging you, or that you've got to sort of break through a few barriers to get that recognition or to be accepted, really, this is about self-acceptance. Because once you accept yourself for whatever you're doing and whoever you are, then it really doesn't matter to you so much what the other people around you think. And you start to build that confidence in yourself and that surety in yourself that being you is completely okay, and that you're not here to be anybody else or dance to anybody else's drumbeat. It's okay to just be you. So enjoy this transit. Could be quite a big one. There's a few big things coming up now towards the end of July that I'll be hopping on to talk to you more about soon. So enjoy this transit, and I'll talk to you all again later. Bye.